You,
Let us know. Let us know who we about to interview today.
yeah, what's going on, man? It's your boy Cheese, or whichever you want to call me. Man, we just here to get into it about the brand I got going on, man. It's called Not Influence. Man, basically it's just about being you, not getting sidetracked by what's going on outside your lane, and man, just sticking to what you got going on. Not worrying about what the next person doing or what they got going on. It's just worrying about you and staying in your lane and just being you.
So, tell us where we at right now.
Right now we in Houston, third ward to be exact. I'm at home in my element, so I can be a little bit more comfortable. So historic third ward at that. Can't even leave that out. But yeah, we in the city, man. We right here. But really everything started for me and what I got going on as far as my journey. So I'm at home, man.
Why is Third Ward considered to be historical? Like I always say that all the time.
Why it's historical?
Yes.
So right now EP, this is what if I ain't mistaken, when the slave, when they got free, this is where they came and basically where they came and got situated and began to start their lives as free slaves and start building their lives and getting everything together for themselves. So, just to give you a little rundown on it for sure, but it's a lot more to that, but that's just, the main story behind it.
I want to talk more on the name, Not Influence. Like when you building something, the very first thing you got to think of is what you gonna call it.
Yeah.
So how I want to the name behind it and how long it took you to come up with the name.
Man, so what's crazy? So, man, I really wanted to get me a brand going some years ago, but trying to find a name would be the hardest thing. So when I think of something, I put it in my notes and I just probably go back to it. So what's crazy? I had a hoodie. It was just like a random hoodie. I had got the hoodie from Marshall. The hoodie probably about like $10, and it was about like just a regular brand, and it had Not Influenced on it. And when I saw that, I ended up putting that in my notes. So I was like, okay, cool. So once I really just got ready to take the brand serious, I just went back to my notes and I was just looking at everything that I had wrote down in there. And Not Influenced, it really stood out to me because it's basically like, I feel like it described me for real, because you're not influenced, you're not worrying about what nobody else doing. You ain't worried about no peer pressure. You just really being yourself for real. You just staying locked in with you. So I just felt like that was the best fit for me as far as describing my whole personality. So I just went with that, and ever since then, man, it just been, it took off.
And did you have any other names like that you was considering, or it was really when you got that name you stuck with that one?
I had a few names for real, but I really ain't want that. It just sounded like somebody else had, or it just sounded like some generic shit for real. So once I went back over everything I had in my notes, that Not Influenced, that name stood out to me the most, because like I say, it really described me for real. Because just growing up, I was always in my own lane and stuff. So I just felt like that was the best fit for it. So that's really how that came about.
How old were you when my bad. How old were you, I guess, when you discovered the little jacket or whatever that said Not Influence only or whatever? And then you was like, man, this is kind of what I want to do. How old were you when you had discovered
when I got
that?
it was a hoodie. When I got that, I'm 29 right now, so man, my son was maybe about 2, so I think I probably had to be about, man, maybe about 25, 26, something like that. Yeah.
So you been making clothes like roughly 4 years now?
No. So this year was really my first official year just dropping merch. So last year in August is when I dropped my first shirt, and that led up all the way to this point. But as far as just trying to build my brand and stuff, I've been wanting to do it for the last 4-5 years, but like I said, I couldn't think of no name. So, once I really started taking it serious, like I said, I was looking at my notes trying to see like what name I was gonna go with, and I ended up going with Not Influence. We here right now today with it, so yeah, that's how that went.
So at what moment did you realize that, Not Influence, you're starting to get some recognition?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. So my first shirt, and I didn't really have like no idea of how I wanted to, what I wanted to drop. I knew it was gonna be a shirt, but I ain't know like, you know, what kind of style or how I wanted to do it. So I think I was watching like a Brandon Mack clip or something. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna make a shirt and just put like all my favorite older comedians on it for real. So I ended up putting Brandon Mack on it, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and John Witherspoon. And man, once I got like a sample made, I posted the sample. And man, people went crazy about it. They were, man, I gotta have it, bro. Like when you drop it, when you such and such. So man, I ended up doing my first load. It probably was about 50 shirts. And I did pre-orders on them. And I ain't gonna lie, I probably sold like 30, 40 shirts before they had even dropped. So when my load came in, I really only had like 10 shirts for sale. Cause everybody had already pre-ordered. So man, after that, I ain't gonna lie. Once I dropped that shirt, it was a go after that. And I'm getting ready to drop them again at the top of the year, so that's gonna be my third restock on that one shirt, man. It reached like the older crowd to the younger crowd. I just feel like everybody loved Brandon Mack, so he on the front of it, and I got Red Fox on the back. So it's one of them shirts. It's a classic for real. So I think I'm always have that shirt in stock for real, because everybody wants it. The more people they get turned on to it, the more people want it. So it's just a piece that I'ma always have in stock for everybody.
And now, when I wore that shirt to Puerto Rico, a lot of people were stopping me, was telling me like, "Oh, I like this shirt. It's a hard shirt." Like, a lot of people had stopped me.
Man, I'm telling you, I done been in like little bars and spots, and the older people, they be, man, bro, where you get that shirt from? Like, I'm like, it's my shirt. They like, you got some on? I'm like, I'm sold out right now, but I'm a restock, so I end up just giving them like my Instagram, or I give them a card if I have some on me. And I just tell them to follow it and just be on the lookout for when I restock. So that's how I handle it. Like,
I know. Okay, so you would say that shirt, as far as like your whole collection, as far as now, that shirt was like the most popular or highest demand.
oh yeah.
But
yeah.
in your opinion, to you, what has been your favorite drop so far?
My favorite drop, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably my favorite drop. And I got a shirt that I did with Cool Kyle. If people hip to him, that's probably, bro, like really one of my biggest inspirations in it. So I say the Brandon Mack shirt and my Cool Kyle shirt that I dropped some months ago, them probably like my favorite two pieces thus far. Like everything I done dropped, it's smooth, it's hard for sure, but just pieces that mean something to me is the Brandon Mack shirt, because of course it was my first one. And then the Cool Kyle shirt, because that was, bro, I look up to bro when it comes to this. So for me to just have something getting made by him, that shit mean a lot to me for real. So, those two for sure.
How did you and Cool Kyle, how did y'all end up collabing and connecting on the collab?
I really be bothering the fuck out. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I really be bothering the fuck out of bro, like, and I feel like he fuck with me though, cause I don't be on no annoying shit. I just bro hard, like, and I'm one of them niggas. I ain't scared to, let somebody know I really fuck with him for real. Like, bro, if you hard and whatever you doing, whatever field you doing, and you good, and I gravitate to it, man. I ain't scared to give your flowers, bro. Like, I ain't no hater. Like, if I'm into it and I feel like you ain't one of them dudes that be on no too Hollywood shit, man, I'm fucking with you, bro. Like, cause I ain't scared to show a nigga I fuck with him. So, man, hell yeah. So every now and then if bro post something, I say something to him, and sometimes he'll say something back, sometimes he don't. I know bro doing this thing, so just for him to even say something to me sometime, man, that shit, I fuck with it, bro, cause I feel like bro down to earth. He ain't on no Hollywood shit like that. So yeah, I fuck with bro. He don't know me personally. I don't know him personally, but when I say shit to him, he say shit back to me. He just know I fuck with him. So hopefully one day we lock in and get some other shit going on. But for right now, I'm grinding, bro. Like, everything gonna speak for itself later on. So, he'll catch on to me sooner or later.
Anybody else, like, in the future, like, that you plan or want to collab with?
I ain't gonna necessarily just say collab, like, cause as far as a collab, I'd rather let that type of shit flow genuinely. You know what I'm saying? If I'm fucking with you and you fucking with me, vice versa, then, I want it to build organically. But as far as like, who I pay attention to with this shit, man, Rich Guard, bro, he from the city, so, everybody know who Rich Guard is, so bro hard, so I pay attention to him. Man, let me see who else I really fuck with, bro. Bro got It's Made in the South. I don't know bro name, but his brand, I think it's called Made in the South. I fuck with the Girls of Drugs. Like, it's a few brands out the city that's doing their thing. So I just pay attention to, kind of what they doing. I don't really copy their style, but I just pay attention to how they push their brand and, the work that they got behind it for real. So I just take a little bit from everybody and I just apply it to mine and, I just build off of it like that.
If it was like any like fashion label that you would want to work with, like who would it be and why?
I ain't gonna lie. As far as on the street brand side, Supreme for sure. I love Supreme. Like, and then like with my style, I'm more of a type of like simple throw on type of shit. Like I don't really like putting on a lot of shit. I mean I will, depending on the occasion, but I'm more so of a cool, comfortable dresser for real. So I like to put on shit. I can just throw on some sweats, a hoodie, a cool graphic tee. I love graphic tees. So I can throw on a graphic tee and throw on some kicks and pop outside, and I'm cool. I don't really be doing too much because I don't feel like you gotta do all that. Like, I go get me a $5 shirt and throw on some shoes, and it came together. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really I don't care about all the extra shit. Like, I'm comfortable when it comes to this shit. So it's all about how you doing. It ain't what you got on, it's how you wearing it for real. So that's just how my style kind of come about for real. So I ain't gotta do too much.
No, I'm glad you said that because most people in today's world feel like you gotta have on top dollar, high end fashion to be fly.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you this. So like growing up, going to school and shit. Like when it was time to go back to school, me, my mom, and my little brother, we going to the outlet. And that's really before everybody kind of was hip to it. So, everybody, they going, I'm getting the J's and all that for sure, but sometimes I probably can't get them, So we going to the outlet, shit, everything on sale, you 50% off. So before we go back to school, man, we racking up at the outlet. I'm getting shit, Adidas, Nike shit, like just shit like that. But man, a lot of that shit being shoes being $40, $50 and shit like that. But I'm rocking it though, so I'm going back to school, motherfucker. Like, damn, like, where that's coming from and shit like that. Man, I'm going to the outlet versus, everybody hitting them out. They paying $200 for this shoe. You might be paying $100 for this shirt, but we got uniform though. So when I'm racking up on shoes, I'm spending $300-$400 on shoes, but I'm having like damn near 10 pounds of them. So I got some damn near 2 weeks to last me. And then, growing up around my uncle now, they in the streets for real. So they always having the latest shit on. So I'm damn near wearing they shit, but at the same time, I got my own shit too though. So if I ain't got it, my uncle got it. So he throwing it to me, and man, I'm going to school. I'm clean. Like this what the dope boys wearing. So shit, I'm at school with the latest on, whether it's mine or not. Like, and if it ain't mine, shit, I could have had it, but I ain't got it right now. So man, I'm just really following my uncle and them. Like whatever they wearing, that's what I'm wearing. So when you see me in, I'm really most of this shit I done got inspired by them. So that's what it is. That's what we're going on.
What was your favorite store in the outlet? The one store that you went in and you got the most stuff out of?
Man, in middle school, I was an Ed Hardy done. I ain't gonna lie. If you went to school with me, if you went to Ryan Middle School and you was in my class or around me, man, I'm going Ed Hardy crazy. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So at that time, you had the Ed Hardy, you had Coogee, Christian Artigier, LRG, but I was fucking with Ed Hardy, but I had a badass green like Ed Hardy meat. That bitch had fur in it. I had got it from Marshall. My granny put it on layaway for me, but I couldn't wait to get that bitch. Like she ended up getting it out like around Christmas, and boy, I couldn't wait to go back to school and fuck them people over. I remember that shit vividly. But I had an Ed Hardy backpack, the folders, the pencils. My 7th and 8th grade, I'm starting back school. I'm Ed Hardy shoes on, but I was a real Ed Hardy fan. I don't know why, but that's what stood out to me the most. So I was going Ed Hardy crazy.
Yeah, nah, I feel like Ed Hardy was a shit back in the day though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, Ed Hardy still come out with some fly shit now and then.
I got a belt right now. I'm Fashion Nova. Like Ed Hardy, it's
they got some live trucks they dropped.
Man, them people they fucking around. Man, Ed Hardy really is back in style for real. You can see it right now. I done seen a couple people that can't Ed Hardy this and that, but I ain't gonna lie. If you knew me back then, you wasn't fucking with me. I ain't gonna lie. It's all I was wearing.
Ed Hardy versus Coogee.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was killing them people. I don't give a damn. Coogee, yeah, it was smooth. I had a little bit of Coogee, so I had a little bit of everything. I ain't gonna lie, but Ed Hardy, that's really that was my lane. Like, you couldn't fuck with me when it came to that. Like, for sure, that's what I was doing. So, Ed, for sure.
So just to kind of piggyback on you speaking on Supreme would be if that was an option to work with, Supreme would be like the place to go. Let's just say, Supreme saw Not Influence. They like, dang, we really want to work with you. We kind of want to bring you on.
Yeah.
How would you feel about them? I guess I wouldn't say buying you out, but basically they taking like not full control, but like a high percentage control and kind of changing your whole like idea. Like, how would you feel about that though?
I ain't gonna lie, if it makes sense, bro, we rocking. I ain't gonna lie, long as I can still give me a percentage of whatever they think they might want to do with the brand, and I still got some type of control of it, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm rocking. Like, that shit'll really turn me up for real. Like, just, by them being one of my favorite streetwear brands, man, yeah, them people can DM me today and be like, man, I want to work, man, we out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, long as everything makes sense and the numbers and all that cool, man, we can work for sure. I ain't tripping, but I still just, this my brand, so I still want to have some type of control of it. But if they want to come in and get some type of partnership going on, we doing it. There ain't no question, Like I say, everything just got to make sense. That's all I'm saying. Man, if anybody from Supreme Cities one day, man, hey, don't even hesitate. Get at your boy. We doing it. Yeah.
So, I guess, how much say so, or how much, I guess, ownership would you want into Influence if they was to cross over with Supreme?
I ain't gonna lie, if I could get, man, everybody that want 50-50, I'll settle for 50-50 for sure. I mean, it just depends on, how they trying to negotiate it, like, whatever they talking about for real. Like I say, it just all gotta make sense to me for real. Like, I ain't, long as they ain't trying to get down on that, but really with doing this shit, bro, of course, the money, I'ma need that shit gonna need to make sense, but I ain't really in it for the money, bro. Like, I'm really just trying to, express myself through fashion and just have something that I can have a legacy to leave behind on the world, bro, which is my brand for real. So, man, I ain't gonna lie, even with a lot of my drops that I have, I ain't gonna lie, bro, a lot of time I be giving this shit away for real. Like, every drop that I done had, unless it just instantly sold out or something like that, but I ain't gonna lie, you can ask anybody, but I be giving that shit away because this boy, so like, I just want the brand to spread. Like, it's marketing for me, so, man, I see probably a random person walking down the street, man, and I fuck around and ask them what's their size, and if I got it on me, man, I'ma give it to them, like, and I just move like that for real. Like, a lot of my shit I done gave away as far as from family and friends and shit like that. So, like I say, bro, this shit, it ain't really about the money for me. Of course, I'm gonna need to get to the bread to do what I gotta do. But, man, as long as I can make, what I need to make for my next load, and I can get that out the way. Once I do that, if I still got shit left over, man, I'll be passing that shit out for real. So, it ain't about that. It ain't about the bread for me, bro. I just really wanna have something that I done built from the ground up, and I can leave it behind, and that shit really can flourish for real, and it can be bigger than what I imagine it to be, so.
I remember you made the tees for the kids, and you gave out some at the school with your son. You took a picture. Yeah. You think you gonna make more Tyler clothes?
Man, hell, y'all ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a whole layout for that shit. I'm just really, with that shit, I just try not to get too ahead of myself, bro, because I really got a lot of plans for the brand, especially for the kids, because Not Influence, it's gonna start with the kids, like, so, man, I just feel like that shit relate to them more because, growing up, kids go through a lot of peer pressure and a lot of shit like this, so my message to them is just like, man, I don't even worry about, what other kids doing. If you think it's cool, man, go for it, but don't worry about them saying it is lame or, it might not be what they into. If you into it and you really, feel like that's what you want to do, man, go for it, bro. Like, that's what I feel like. I tell my son shit like that all the time. Like, man, bro, I don't care what it is. And you can want to go in. If you want to play the flute, man, hey, you gonna be the best flute player that they ain't having about this motherfucker for real. But don't let nobody to tell you from your dreams and some shit that you really into just because they trying to convince you that it ain't cool or, what I'm saying, that's not what's going on, man. I don't give a damn. Fuck all that, because you stay down with that and you stay down with it long enough and it get to blowing up, they're going to be the same ones trying to come and dab you up and be like, man, bro, I knew you was going to say, man, nah, hell nah. I remember when you was saying this shit wasn't going to go or it was lame or this and that, so, man, man, for the kids, man, just whatever you into, man, just make sure you doing your best at it and giving it your all, and man, that shit gonna pay out if you really, trying to take it to the next level for sure.
I know you big in fashion, but have you ever wore any of your clothes twice?
Yeah, hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I got a lot of shit for sure, but one thing for sure, if something going on, all you do is, switch that shit up. So if I wore it this way, I'm just gonna wear it this way. I'm just gonna wear it this way the next time. So, shit, if I got a shirt on and I wore these shoes, next time I wear this shirt, I'm probably gonna have on, of course I'm gonna have on another pair of shoes, and probably if I had on pants with it, I might wear some shorts, but hell, y'all be wearing my shit, cause I got so much shit, so it ain't never a problem if I'm getting ready to go here, or I need to dress like this for this occasion. 9 times out of 10, bro, I already got some shit, but a lot of times, for sure, I'm gonna go and give me something to wear just because I want to come a whole nother way. But if I ain't got time, or if I feel like, man, this shit was hard, I'm finna bring this shit back up, man, I'm doing that. I'm just gonna switch it up, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing your clothes twice, bro. Don't be letting these people put that shit in your head like, man, nigga wearing that you broken. I mean, I don't give a damn. I got a shitload of shit. I'm talking about I got shit all the way back from damn like middle school. My granny got shit, my mama got shit all by her house. So, man, if I want to wear that shit again, I'm wearing it. Who gonna tell me something? Like, this is what I do for real. So, man, wear your shit more than one, bro. You bout that shit, wear that shit. Fuck what they talking about.
And especially if you ain't getting no picture in it.
Yeah, especially, man, if you ain't getting no picture, that's even more reason for you to go do your thing, man. Don't be listening to what these people talking about, cause half these people ain't really having shit for real. They trying to make you feel like you know what I'm saying, you broke or whatever the case may be, man. Wear your shit, bro. Like, I don't give a damn what they saying, bro. Wear that shit. You paid for it. If anybody got something to say about it, shit, tell them to drop on something. So, I don't even worry about that, man. Ignore the bullshit for real.
I'm gonna stop and start it back.
So yeah, I'm liking the fit you got on. You kind of on the show us that right quick?
Oh yeah. Let's get into it. This ain't dropped, but it's a sample I got made. It'll drop top of the year. And really, I got like 4 colorways on it, but it's a few adjustments I'm gonna make to it though before I really just drop it. But man, let's get into it. Windbreaker set, kind of like the Olympic thing. I got on the Olympic 6s. It's just something cool, some player shit. Just throw on, hop out the house, go take care of this and that. Anything. So yeah, this shit on the way though, bro. Embroidery. I got the name going down twice right there. Like, it's a few little adjustments I'm gonna make to it before I drop it. But overall, yeah, man, this shit hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, we gonna get into it.
Have any celebrities tapped in to your clothes yet?
Man, as far as celebrity, Sauce Walker, that bro is really one of the first one. He genuine, so he got one of the Brandon Mac shirt I dropped. So. And bro really fuck with it, so and I ain't gonna lie, I done seen him wear it a few times. Like he got videos on his page, and you know what I'm saying, if y'all go follow bro, and you already follow him, you can go on his page and scroll down, you will see him. I ain't gonna lie, I done seen bro in like 3 videos with it, so I know he really fuck with it. So man, I done had him in it. I ain't really just had too many celebrities, I'm still on coming up with it, but I done had the comedian that damn Monty. I fuck with him, man. Shout out to him, bro. He wanted it as soon as I had dropped it last year. He was one of the ones that he really was the first one that got the first shirt. I was getting them made, and he had a comedy show that was coming up, so he was asking me like if I can get it to him by then. So I'm on the people that was making the shirt. I'm on their ass like, man, I need this one shirt right now. Like, I don't give a damn what you put everything on hold. Just give me this shirt because I need him in it because he was going to go do a show. So I made that happen, and he ended up doing the show. He was fresh as fuck too. He had on the Pradas with the jeans. And I seen a few videos that was getting recorded by people that was there. And I just overheard certain people in the background. They were saying how they look at it. They were like, look at this shirt, like such and such. So that shit made me feel good too. But as far as celebrities, it ain't really too many celebrities that didn't have. They gonna catch on to this shit though. I ain't worried about it. But I say as far as Sauce and that damn Muncie, those are the 2 people that really got names that had my shit on. So it was like that. I got what's crazy. So my uncle, I ain't gonna tell y'all who got him, but I gave a rapper two of the shirts too, because I had a white one and I got a gray one. So my cousin, he locked in with a rapper. Like, I ain't gonna say the name. I'm gonna just wait till he pop out with it. So Soon as my cuz make the play with that, then y'all will see who got him. But I feel like he gonna fuck with it too. But yeah, right now, man, we still growing. So I know I'm gonna touch a few more people, you know. So we just growing right now. We grinding.
I know in all actuality, it really doesn't matter who actually wear it. It really, as long whoever got it, as long as the brand being seen.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what's the one person you want to have in your clothes? Like that very one person you like, damn, like that'll dream. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But that'll be a dream come true.
Man, that's a good ass question. I ain't really thought about them. I fuck with a lot of, people music and not even just, artists on the music side. Let me think. Let me see. Really, I ain't gonna lie, like, my boy with Cool Car, that's really who I want to get something in. That's because he really one of my biggest inspirations for real. I really want to see, it don't matter what it is. It could be a pair of socks, a beanie, shit, it could be anything. I just want to, get something to bro. So I be DMing him too. I know he probably ain't seeing it, but you keep on doing it, bro. Bro, he gonna see me sooner or later, but just because that's really who I'm influenced by, like, as far with the clothes and shit. And I've been fucking with bro since he was reselling shoes and shit. Like, that bro really one of my biggest inspirations. So, man, shit, if bro see this shit one day, then, man, I need to get you in there, bro, for real. Like, I done spent that paper with you, you know what I'm saying? So, man, if that shit'll really make my day if I can get bro in the shirt or anything I got drop in. He genuinely fuck with it, like, and that be the thing with me too. Like, bro, I know I got a lot of support. My support system's strong for real. So, but I be telling my people, like my family and shit, like, I be really wanting them to genuinely fuck what I'm dropping. Like, I know y'all gonna get it just to support, but I really want you to like it. So, every drop that I do drop, I know everybody, it ain't gonna be something that everybody gonna like, but I guarantee you, like, I'm gonna drop something that you like. So, just keep on staying tuned with me. Like, I'm gonna have something you gonna fuck with. So, like I said, this my first official year in this shit. So, man, I got a long way to go, but I got hella shit that I got on standby that I'm waiting on to drop. So, man, just stay tuned, man. This shit coming for real. I'm telling you.
What is fashion to you, and how important is fashion to the culture?
Man, really, fashion to me, it's basically like it's how you express yourself through clothes. So, everybody got their own type of style when it comes to this. I don't feel like nobody really got a bad style. Some people, it might be a little extra or crazy than what you might wear, but man, it's just how they choosing to express themselves. So, man, fashion, it's just like another form of art for real. So, you can have on the craziest shit, and it's just how you expressing yourself. So, I feel like how you dress is really how you is that's how you are as a person. So, it don't matter what you putting on. Like, this how you want to dress. It don't matter if it's matching. It might be some shit that's way out of there, but it's just how this you. So that's what I feel. Like, what was the second part of it?
How important is fashion to the culture?
Man, that shit, man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit overly important, because at the same time, too, I feel like it's a form of therapy. So, like, with me, I know it's therapy. For me, I ain't gonna lie, like, I get the feeling away, I'm down, man, I'm fucking around and order me a shirt. I don't give a damn. The shirt might be $10, but it's just retail therapy to me. Like, it's for sure a form of therapy, because, man, a lot of times I be fucked up about something, or I just ain't in the mood, man. Even if I don't buy it, I just get online and I get to looking, man. I ain't gonna lie, boy, I got so many carts full of shit right now, man. I got a cart that might be 500 over here. It might be shit 700-800 over here. I don't know what I'm gonna get it, but this is what I was doing to get over whatever I might have been going through. So, what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that, man, fashion, that shit really is very important to the culture for sure. That shit therapy for real. Like, you put on some shit and you get to feeling good, whatever you was going through or feeling away about, man, that shit fucking around and you won't even be worried about that shit no more. You came outside fresh as fuck, so all the problems over with, until you get back to doing what you was doing. But nah, that shit really important for sure. Yeah.
What influenced you to keep going in the fashion industry?
Man, I'm really just into this shit, bro. Now, I know I ain't saying I'm probably just the flyest dresser and all that, but I'm really into it, bro. Like, I'm a real detailed person, so like, even when I'm making this shit down to like the drawstrings on it, and the tips of the drawstring, like, I really be licking that shit down to the threads. So, man, I'm really into this shit, bro. Like I say, details mean a lot of shit, especially when it comes to the stitching. Like, you might have a shoe that might be all black, but the stitching on it might be red or yellow. So, the shoe all black, but that stitching gonna stand out. Like you gonna see that little bit of red in it. So you put some shit together, you might wanna you might want it to flow with the stitching in the shoe. So and then like when I'm getting dressed and shit, I always start with my shoes. Like I try to start with my shoe. That's mainly what I'm gonna start with. But let's say if I done ordered a piece or something from somewhere, like I start with that piece. So if I got like a hoodie or a shirt, if I got that first, then I get to think, okay, bro, let me see what shoe I'm gonna pull. So I'm gonna just get the researching and, looking at some shoes that I might have had saved for, for a rainy day or something. I fuck around and order that. It go perfect with this. So yeah, that's really how I do it for real.
So what does somebody have to do to get like a lifetime supply of free merch? What would somebody have to do?
They want to be a brand ambassador or something.
Yeah, you
for the
have to
brand.
be a brand ambassador. Like I say, right now I'm still grinding, so I don't know if they get a lifetime supply of free merch for real, cause I gotta get the paper, but I don't mind throwing you a shirt or a hoodie. Like you just gotta work with me, man. You work with me, I'm gonna work with you, bro. Like I say, it ain't about the money for me, but I still gotta make my paper so I can get to the next load. But like I say, bro, I don't mind giving this shit away as long as I can take care of what I need to take care of as far as what I got on the way next. Man, I don't mind, but I give a nigga a shirt out my back right now. And I give a nigga this hoodie, this jacket right now. I done already got pics sent it. We doing the interview, so we can get done with this right now. If I feel like somebody really need it, man, I'm gonna give it to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like it's gonna be more where this came from. So as far as a lifetime supply, like when I get there and everything making sense, then I ain't gonna mind having a few brand ambassadors that I'm just throwing this shit to. But right now, that's my team for real. Of course, when I'm dropping, I make sure they got the gear, whatever I might have, so those are really my brand ambassadors right now, like as far as my team, my friend, my family and shit like this, so I'm cool with that.
So you say I can have that unit when we get done with the interview, right?
Man, if you can fit it, bro, you can get it. I ain't just a sample, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Some motherfucker gonna feel like a gown on your
ass. I got you.
Flow,
I ain't gonna
man.
lie to you. If you can get it, you might have to take it to the cleaners and get you a few alterations.
Man, it's on the flow, man.
Right
Come on now.
It's
Y'all heard
love,
it.
man. It's love, for sure.
So that's somebody watching this interview, right? And they thoughts they thinking of making a upcoming brand or streetwear. What advice could you give them?
I ain't, brother. That's I like that question because I'm going through it right now. So, man, if you got a brand, bro, the most important thing I tell you, bro, take your time, man. And then don't try to do don't try to do more than what you can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, take your time, bro. If you got a budget, man, I don't give a damn. Your budget shit $500 and you just pressing shirts right now, man. Stay in that and try to flip that shit first before you get to the next one. And then too, don't be worrying about a motherfucker tell you, man, I ain't gonna lie, bitch, drop this or drop that. And man, listen, if they ain't talking about dropping out on that load or giving you some paper on whatever idea you might have, man, hey, don't even stunt that shit, bro. Just take your time, do what you can, and man, really, bro, just take your time, bro. Like, don't be trying to rush and get to the next drop, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking like that, but I'm still, I'm practicing what I'm preaching too, because I ain't gonna lie, I got so much shit that I want to drop, but it might not be in my budget, so I try not to, get too ahead of myself. So let's say like a lot of the time I'm getting samples made all the time, so that's really how I kind of like stay within my range. Like I might want to drop a shitload of this one drop, but I ain't got to pay for it right now, so I'm gonna just get a sample made, I'm gonna rock that. And I'm gonna see how people gravitate toward it, and if they fucking with it, then I know for sure, okay, boom, when I drop this, it's gonna go. They fucking with it. So man, if you got a brand, like I say, this is my first real year in it. So man, bro, just take your time and do what you can, bro. Don't even worry about the outside noise, cause that's really how you gonna get distracted. Don't worry about it, cause you gonna get criticized, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, I don't give a damn. I know what I'm dropping gonna be hard. Like even if you ain't fucking with it, bro, I know. Man, this shit hard to me, so man, fuck what they saying, bro. Take your time and just keep on building. Man, don't get sidetracked on what they saying, and if it's clean to you, and if you feel like it's gonna be one of the ones, man, drop that shit. If it ain't, man, it's just a lesson learned. Just try to go back in the lab and just reset and come another way next time you drop. But Man, yeah, bro, take your time and just do what you can for real. Don't rush this shit, cause soon as you get to rushing and then thinking you behind or you done paid attention to these other brands and they didn't drop this and that, now you feel like, damn, I gotta hurry up and drop that head. Nah, like, quality gonna always be better than the quantity.
Facts.
So, man, just make sure you got you some good material, even if it's just a plain design, but it's on a nice quality shirt. Man, that shit going, I'm telling you. So, man, just take your time and just make sure you're doing this shit the right way. That's all.
Do you think you plan on expanding like more than clothes, like it's probably jewelry, shoes, or anything outside of clothes?
Shoes for sure, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm a real shoe head. Like, niggas be saying they shoe head, but it's a difference between being a shoe head and liking shoes. A lot of these niggas just like shoes. I'm a shoe head, meaning like, I'm interested in the store behind the shoe, you know, the material that they use, you know, down to the shoelaces, down to the design and all that. Like, I be into all that, bro. Like, I'm a shoe head for real, but I got a shitload of shoes, bro. Like, for real, I don't even be wearing a lot of this shit. I be done gave that shit to my little cousins, let my little brothers know wear that shit, but I'm a real shoe head, so I for sure wanna, sooner or later, I wanna for sure produce my own shoe, but, I ain't really into jewelry and shit like that. I'm saying that now, you know, once I get to doing my thing, I might give me a chain or two, but if anything, I'm gonna give me some earrings for sure. You know, I got some, you know, right now, but I'm really simple, bro. I don't be needing to have all that extra shit going on. You know, I'm a cool nigga. I don't be, as long as this, my style is really cool, fly, and simple, but I don't gotta do all that. Unless it's an occasion coming up and I gotta come on with it, I'm doing it, but other than that, my style really like some shit, like I say, like growing up, I'm looking up to my uncles and them, so I really be on like some dope boy dressing type shit. Like, that shit be fresh and simple, a fresh pair of kicks, and I'm out the door. So that's how they go.
When it comes to fashion, like, to you, what would you consider to be like the best material to work with?
You say the best material to work with?
Yeah, the best material.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It really just depends on what you might be dropping. You know, it's different materials for different types of pieces. So it really ain't like no best material that you can work with. It's just all depending on like what you trying to drop, how you want it to look, how you want it to feel, how you want it to fit. So, you know, you just kind of, you know, take all those factors and just, you know, apply it to whatever you trying to drop. So like with this, it's a windbreaker set. So, you know, I came, I want to say this nylon, because that's the base of it for real. So then if you go hoodie, you know, you go cotton with the hoodies, and it just depends on like what type of piece you dropping for real. So
they got like silk, leather, cotton and stuff like that, you know. Just curious,
you know,
which one.
You use different materials for different things.
Gotcha.
So it's like it's just really all on, you know, what you trying to drop for real. So
imagine some leather basketball shorts. It's crazy.
That shit'd be fresh. I ain't gonna like, nah, I do them too. I ain't some leather basketball shit. They fuck around and got some. Matter of fact, man, what's my boy name? Just Done. I think he got some leather basketball shorts. That's what he be on for real. If I ain't tripping, like, but I feel like he'll drop some leather basketball shorts for real. And I'll be right in the modes too. So, man, like I say, fashion is really just about how you express yourself. So you got all type of designers and shit. You know, if they do drop some crazy shit, that's their style. Like, that's how they expressing themselves. So it really ain't no right or wrong thing when you're doing this shit. I just say the most important thing you always want to make sure you got some good quality shit. Cause you will have some niggas that they dropping t-shirts, they want to charge them up 80 or 100, but you ain't doing nothing but pressing it up. Then you wash the shit one time, that shit peeling off, and you can't even wear the shit. You take it to the cleaners, you get it back, man, that shit done faded. And so my thing is, if you gonna charge somebody, you know, a nice price for something, just make sure you the quality there. They can't argue with no quality, but I don't give a damn what's going on. Like, if you charging 100 for your shirt, but you got the quality, man, shit, the shirt $100, you gonna have this shirt for a minute, like, you know. So, you know, that's just how that go.
A lot of people might see you flourishing now and think it's all peaches and cream. What are some of the biggest lessons you learned so far?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you right now. I be fucked up behind this shit. I be broke for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, I gotta take care of, you know, the bills and other responsibilities I got, but I really don't be caring about being broke, bro. Like, long as I know I done paid for my next load and that shit on the way, man, I be sitting down with $20 in my pocket for real. Like, I don't be caring, cause I know I got some money on the way. So, Man, hell yeah, like, I be fucked up, bro. Like, but that's just what it take to get to where you trying to go. Like, I really don't even be worried about no profit in there right now. Like I said, this is my first year, so man, as soon as I touch some paper, that shit going on the load, it's going on a sample, shit, it's probably going on a website. It's going back into the brain for sure. So I don't even be worried about the money. So it's like, man, I ain't tripping on, sitting down not having no pay for a minute, because I know I got this is what it went towards. So as long as I know I got a load on the way, and I'm basically just flipping this shit. So once that shit come in and I get them doing what I need to do for it, I can tuck me a little something. So I don't mind sitting down a couple weeks to a month and scratching it till that load get here. So man, this shit ain't here. Nah, I'm gonna tell you about this shit. You gonna spend that money, especially with me, because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to how I want my shit to be. So man, I be cooking up something. They might make me a sample, and I don't like how the goddamn sleeves fit on it, man. Man, nah, start that over. Like, I'll wait again. I ain't gonna lie. On one sample, I done had them people make it like 3-4 times. I know they tired of me, but I'm paying you, so I don't give a damn. Like, man, get my shit right, because I'm finna get ready to spend some real bands with you. So once you make, once it come out the way that I need to come out, man, we gonna move forward. But if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you, go back in the lab and do it. I ain't got nothing but time. So man, yeah, you spending real money, bro. So you want your shit to come out exactly how you want it. So I don't know how other people treat it, but I know me, I be spending that shit for real. So it gotta be how I want it, Yep.
Did anybody invest in your brand in the beginning, or it was just all you?
I ain't gonna lie, it been all me. I ain't gonna lie, like my mama, one of my biggest supporters. My mama that gave me the racks before, cause she really see like what's going on. Like my mama gave me like 4,000 before one time. So man, hell yeah, shout out to mom for real, man. She one of the ones that, I always believed in. But my mama know I really been a hustler like all my life. Like she know I'm gonna make some shit go. Whether I fail at it or it succeed, she know I'm gonna keep going back in the blender. So she really seeing that it's going. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, and right now, like I'm getting my website and all that together right now. So as soon as I drop, man, I'm sitting at Granny house, it's booming. Like I'm sitting over there with my uncle and them, they paying attention. They like, I ain't gonna lie, Nell, man, you got the dough swinging. Like, man, I'm telling you, like people putting up every 15, 20 minutes, they putting up getting shit. So just by that going on, they seeing that I'm serious with it for real. So that's just making them believe in me even more, on top of how they already felt about me. So it's like, but yeah, mom, she one of the biggest supporters for real, man. My mama said I'm doing my thing with her, so she on whatever I might need her to do, whatever she willing to do or she can do, she ready to do it, so shout out to moms for real.
Who would you say, in your opinion, this is strictly your opinion, no right or wrong answer, the top 5 brands in Houston?
Top 5 brands? Oh, boy, they gonna be mad at me, man. If I forget you, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with a lot.
Just your opinion, though.
Nah, for sure, yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, I got a couple people that got some brands for real. So, man, if I don't say your brand name, man, don't be mad at me. This just off the top of the dome. So, let me see, let me take my time. So, man, like I say, I fuck with the Girls of Drugs. I fuck with Rich Guard, Made in the South. That's 3, huh?
That's 3.
I got 2 more. Damn. Let me see, man. You got my boy Killers Kill. What is called? Killers Kill Killer, man, bro, doing this thing. Like he doing it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I say like 2 more? Can I say?
Yeah.
You say 1 more.
Yeah.
I got an extra.
All right.
And then I got my homegirl, she Trendsetters for real. Yeah, she doing that thing too, Trendsetter. And then my boy, he First Look, he doing this thing, like he got it going. So yeah, man, shout out to them, they doing their thing for sure. Like, yeah. Tap in with my people too, man. They all got the Instagram, you can get on. Like I say, if I ain't say your brand, oh yeah, my boy 2 Forever. The 7 I gave you, but
yeah.
Bro Hard 2, he doing this thing. So man, yeah, tap into them, man, for sure.
What
I
can
gave
we?
You 7. You said 5, but I gave you 7.
2 extras, man. 2 to grow, man.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, straight up.
What can we expect from you and the brand for the rest of the year and from years to come?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I got this shit on me. I ain't gonna just humbly speaking, bro. Like I feel like I got a real eye for this shit. So man, I got this shit on the way. Like we in November right now, so I got I got 2 hoodies that's on the way right now, 2 different style hoodies. So I got that on the way. You know, they crazy for real. So, you know, make sure y'all tap into that. And right after that, you know, I got this set coming, and I got 3 more other set colorways just like this. So, you know, this just giving you a preview of what's going on for real. But for the most, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't even just put it all in real, man. I got this shit on the way, bro. Just stay tuned. Follow the brand page at @notinfluence_, and you go follow me at Cheese CHEEZ 3 underscores. And man, just stay tuned, man. I got a lot of shit coming in. You know, 2026, man. It's gonna be a good year for me, man. I'm claiming it for real, man. I'm just, you know, God say the same. I'm just staying grounded, and man, right now I'm just grinding, bro. Like I said, I ain't worried about the money. I ain't worried about no profit. I'm just really working for real, bro. Like I got, man, bro, this shit. I'm really living one of my dreams, right? My biggest dream right now, for real, bro. So like I said, I'm all in with this shit. And man, just be on the lookout, bro. There's a lot of shit going on and coming this way. So just stay tuned.
What's the ultimate goal for you at the end of the day?
Man, bro, like I said earlier, I really just want to leave me a legacy behind, bro. You know, hopefully when my son get older, he decide he want to, you know, take on the business and, you know, add some shit that he might have in mind with it. But, you know, like that's just if he want to do it. You know, if not, I ain't tripping. I want my boy to do whatever he feel like. I want him to follow his dreams. But of course, you know, as him being my son, I want him to, you know, kind of like, you know, piggyback off of what I'm doing a little bit. But even if he don't, you know, it's all good. I'm gonna have this shit going. So, man, I just really want to leave my legacy behind, and shit. Just leave my mark on earth before I leave. Even after I'm gone, but I just want this shit to still be going, and I just want it to mean something, stand for something. Like I say, bro, this shit basically about being yourself. Just staying tunnel vision. You're not worried about no outside noise. You just sticking to your guns and staying true to yourself, bro. It's just not influence. You ain't worried about nothing but what you got going on. So, yeah, bro, I just want to leave my mark, a positive mark behind. So, that's just where I'm at with it.
And what's some things you feel like you need to work on as far as yourself, as far as being more disciplined for your brand?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, really just as far as jumping the gun, because I be ready to show this shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I get a design made or I get a sample made, but I know I'm probably gonna drop it in both, but man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I be ready to show this shit. Then my boy, he be on my ass. Cool, he be on my ass. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bitch. Stop showing this shit, bro. Just drop it or just show it when you get ready to wear. But I ain't gonna lie, I be listening. I be knowing I gotta tighten up on this shit, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, doing this shit, I be excited, especially when something come out the way that I wanted it to, or even better. So, man, I might get a design back or a sample back, and man, that shit be hard, but I be ready to up that shit on the ground. I ain't gonna lie, like, I gotta really stop myself from doing it, just because, you know, you don't want to get too ahead of yourself, and then people really watching this shit and they taking notes. So, and they'll fuck around and you drop something and they then stole the idea, and I ain't tripping on that either, cause shit, you got it from me now. I inspired you, so it is what it is. You know where you got this shit from. So, but as far as just that, bro, I know I for sure gotta tighten up on just being quiet for real and just letting the work talk for itself. Cause that shit, I'ma let this shit gonna speak for itself regardless. But I just need to, you know, start showing shit when the timing right, instead of just jumping the gun. Especially if I probably ain't got that made yet. I probably got a design made, but I ain't got the actual product yet. So, you know, I just gotta slow myself down and just stop myself from being just overly excited with this shit.
But do you look at that like as a form of promo? Because it might be something that I have, and I'll just, like, I know it ain't done yet. It's down there, probably really ain't in the works. It's just something I seen, I think it's real live. I just want to post it and see who gonna jump out there and say, oh, I need this, oh, I want this, put me one to the side. Like, do you look at that as a form of promo when you posting something that ain't done yet? You just really trying to see what the market is on it?
Yeah, it's promo for real, but like I say, shit, you might post it, and it might be a design that you probably ain't gonna even get to till probably like 2 years later. And that still be cool too, cause by that time people have probably forgot about it. Or, like I say, somebody probably took the design and, you know, remixed it, and now they got it for their brand. But yeah, it's promo too. You just gotta make sure you being smart with it for real. So you just wanna make sure, you know, if you do post it, just make sure you know, you got it on the way, or you just make sure you for sure gonna be dropping that design. So just move smart with it. That's all. Just make sure you just taking your time, and if you do post it, just try to have it on the way. And just move like that. I say.
Any last words or shout outs before we get up out of here?
Man, bro. Man, shout out to my support. Shout out to everybody who done ever bought something for me, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Cause niggas be saying they ain't nothing what I think the people that's supporting, but I'm really not. Cause y'all the ones who really making this shit go further than I can imagine. So it's like, man, shout out to everybody that bought something from me. And man, bro, I really appreciate it for real. I really mean that shit too, bro. Cause if you invest in your own money, so it don't matter how hard you think the design is. Shit, when you drop that shit, you might think it's hard, but that shit might be selling slow, or shit, you might not sell as much, or you might not get off as much as you thought you was gonna get off. And even if that's the case, bro, just don't even let that shit discourage you, bro. Just, man, keep on dropping that shit, bro. They gonna catch on. And then it's like, shit, I just look at it like I always got something for sale. So, man, you might be down to your last shit $10, $20, but you selling these hoodies $80 to $100. So, man, somebody might come and buy a hoodie from you. Shit, you up $100, and you really needed that shit for real. So, it's like, man, bro, like just try to make sure you always got you something on hand. It don't matter if that shit going slow or fast. Like, even if it's going slow, man, throw you some deals out there, man. Come and get you one for this or two for this. Like, just keep on pushing your shit, man. Post that shit every day. And, man, I don't give a damn. Put that shit in their face, bro. Like, it's gonna go. You gonna catch the right person or the right crowd and they gonna fuck with it. It's gonna be their style. So, man, just keep on pushing that shit, stand down with it, man. Don't give up on this shit, bro, because it's easier said than done. But I know me right now, I'm too invested. So, man, I don't give a damn what's going on there. I won't pay my